Hi, hello, welcome back. This is Paul Light, and we are playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So last time we finished up one of the shrines, we got some more runes, and now we are headed to go explore some other shrines. Ooh, I got an ancient spring. So, avoid that, because that's going to kill me. I don't want that to happen. Okay, so we're going on to our next area. So let's look at the map. We explored the Abbey. We're going to go over to the forest. So I've been asking for some comments in my last videos of where you want me to go next. I haven't gotten anything yet, so I'm just going to head on to where I know will be the best place to go. So we're going to go to the forest, and when we get there, we are going to do some hunting. So a really cool aspect of this game that was never in any other Legend of Zelda game, as far as I know, is hunting. So when you hunt something, it allows you to find certain animals, not really monsters or animals that attack you, but just animals in general, and then you can kill them, and they drop food, and you use that for cooking, which is another unique aspect of this game, the whole cooking montage. So we're headed over to the forest. We're going to kill some creatures. We're going to do some hunting. But first we're going to kill this. This is a skeleton bokoblin, and pretty easy to kill. Just knock over its body, kill its head. Let's pick up some stuff and keep going. Watch out for those. Those only appear at night. They're called skeleton bokoblins. Alright, moving on. So, lots of different things you can cook on this game. And the cooking aspect is a really cool aspect of the game because it allows you to do things that you just can't do normally. Lots of enemies. Lots of enemies trying to kill me. Okay, handled that pretty well. But you just want to kill all the enemies. And back to cooking. So cooking is really important. Allows you to do things that you just can't normally do. Like most Legend of Zelda games used to have like potions that would help heal you. There's no real potions in this game. You make your own potions through cooking. Let's see. Am I still going the right way? Yes, of course. Yeah. I'm gonna go over here, and I'm looking for. Ooh, I found an acorn. Awesome. They're near trees. Acorns are kind of lame. We're looking for an animal that we can kill. Now, you want to sneak up on animals. So, oh my gosh, there's a quiche. So it drops key swing and another key swing. Sometimes they drop keys. Okay, so over there. So there is a boar. And if I pull out my bow and arrow and I hit it perfectly, it will fall down and become meat. But you got to hit it right in the head because my weapons are not strong enough to actually kill it in one hit unless I hit it in the head. So you want to hit it right in the head. Yes, I got it. And then you drop some meat and you pick that up. Raw meat. So you don't want to eat it raw because it doesn't heal that much, but you can eat it other than that. Ooh, over here. Now there's some fire. So over here there's the old man again, which I don't know why. He is just everywhere. And he is sleeping, so you gotta wake him up and then you can talk to him. What are you doing? If I can't hunt, what else there is to do to sleep? Sitting by a warm campfire is the best way to pass time. So you can light a fire and then cook. And he will give you some things about cooking. But during the morning, he is over here and he is cooking things. So there's some arrows, there's a bow, there's a Hylian shroom, and then there's some other stuff over here. Another torch, another torch. Yeah, that's it. Alright. So let's get rid of one of these bows and take his trapper's bow because that's a better bow. But the way you cook is you take certain items and you drop them in the pot and then you can make stuff. So I need to save some of my items for later. But let's say I take some apples and some mushrooms and I hold them together and then you gotta point it right at the pot and you press A, you drop them in, and they dance around for a bit and then they cook. Now normally an apple and a mushroom gives you half a heart each. You put them together now, it does 2 hearts. So it does more. Check a meal's ingredients by selecting it from your inventory, then selecting recipe. So if I go to this, I can select it and look at recipe. That's what I use to make it. Apple and a high mushroom. And it heals me more than just cooking it by itself. So it's a really cool strategy. There's lots of different things that you can cook, lots of different meals. Although some things will make the same. But yeah, he tells you more about cooking too. Let's see. Oh, I'm showing him my food. Alright, he said you can make a whole bunch of different food, which I already know that. But that's good for you to know. Lots of different food you can make. I encourage you to spend some time exploring food, but we're going to move on to the next thing. Don't want to make food forever. Alright, so here are some sleeping enemies. So you can sneak up on a sleeping enemy, and you can like kill them before they even wake up, which is really fun to do. Oh, why do I even have a tree branch? I need to get rid of that. Yeah, as you can find out, tree branches are pretty weak. You don't want to actually use them that far. So I'm going to sneak up on him. Pull out my... Oh, I woke him up. But now he runs to his weapon, and I can kill him before he even gets to his weapon. Now what about his friend? Oh, his friend is awake. Alright, let's use our shield. So, if you press A at the right moment, you can block an attack. Let's see. So, I've got to wait for him to attack. Oh, I missed. And he hurt me. That's the first time I've been hurt on this game. Nice. So then I can attack him. So press A to deflect an attack with your shield right before it lands for a perfect guard. So it's called a perfect guard. And perfect guards are awesome because they throw your enemy off guard. Sometimes they reflect attacks. And most importantly, they don't hurt your shield. Now, the other time that he hit me, and he hit my shield, that hurts my shield. And that's not good, because shields break. Alright, and I caught a butterfly. So this is a summer wing butterfly. So butterflies and bugs and lizards you can cook as well. You combine them with monster parts when you're cooking, and they create an elixir. So another thing is you can cut some grass, and you see that thing that flew away? That was a cricket, and you can cut grass and you can get certain animals. So if I cut the grass just right, and a little bug appears, and I can collect it. Man, where are the bugs? Okay, now the game's just proving me wrong. Oh, there was some. Good, I got a restless cricket. So cook it with monster parts to create a stamina recovering elixir. So you can collect butterflies, you can collect crickets, there's lizards, there's frogs, there's all sorts of things. Animals that you can collect. So cutting grass is a good way to find some animals. As you can see, I'm charging up my sword, which uses up my stamina wheel, but it recovers very quickly. Alright, don't need to go in there, but we do need to go back over here. We're going towards that red one, so let's see if we can go around this way. Explore some more stuff in this direction. But there's lots of cool places on this game. The best part about this game is this huge open world. Now, it's not the biggest open world ever as far as games go, but as far as Legend of Zelda goes, it's a big open world. So, let's see if I can do some more cool things. I broke my sword. So now I need a new weapon. Let's use a club. So you can tell which items you've used based on if they sparkle or not. So this one sparkles, means I've never used it. This one doesn't, which means I've used it and it's damaged. And he hit my shield, so he has now damaged my shield. Which I don't want. And I damaged his shield. I'm gonna break his shield. Another thing you can do is you can jump. And if you jump at the right spot, so you get a perfect dodge, and then you get a flurry rush and like hit someone a whole bunch of times. So this is a pot lid, which is just the lid to a pot, but you can use it as a shield, which is kind of funny. This is a Boko spear. So spears are a good thing to use for long range because they're very long and they reach out really far. Look, some seared steak. I stole this meat. Oh no, that's on fire. Don't do that. And then over here we have spicy peppers. So those are great for cooking if you want to make a dish that keeps you hot. Oh, and they have a thing where I can cook, but I'm not going to cook over here. I'm going to go somewhere because I have another plan. All right, over here, it's really, really cold. And that's another cool part of this game. There's a temperature aspect, so if I walk over here, my little temperature gauge tells me I get too cold, and I will take damage, which is not good. So I can't go that way. And that leads to the yellow one over there, which is where I want to go eventually, but I can't go right now. So we're going to go back this way. That's important. So there's two ways you can handle that. Number one, you can make some spicy food, some spicy dish, but that only gives you like a temporary thing, which is lame. So I'd have to like run really fast for like 3 minutes or make like 5 dishes to last long enough. Or there's certain clothing you can get that makes it last long enough. Alright, so now there's some more enemies, but I don't want to fight them. I want to go over to that cabin. So I'm going to avoid the enemies for sake of time. Oh no. This is a rush room. So it appears on steep cliffs and helps you run faster. You can make elixirs with that too. So just all sorts of ingredients and items you can find in this game and use in this game. So much you can do. Yeah, I'm gonna break this club. Yeah, because it was useless. Anything in these? Ooh, look, a pitchfork. So this is also kind of a spear type weapon. So if I pull out my Boko spear, so it helps you poke long range, but it's really weak as far as damage. This pitchfork actually does quite a lot. Alright, so I can do some more cook. Oh, there's a bird. I should have shot the bird. Let's see, there's another bird over there. So you can shoot birds as well. And you can hunt birds just like I hunted my boar, but they drop bird meat. So he dropped a raw bird drumstick. And there's like 3 or 4 different types of meat from birds, and then as well as mammals. So another pot lid, torch, don't want that. Some more spicy peppers. Now I'm going to read his journal. So when you read his journal, or his diary, basically he likes cooking, he likes spicy meat, and he also has a warm doublet. So that's the clothes I was talking about. So his warm doublet is very important, helps you keep warm. So he forgot some recipe. So what I want to do is, if I did find someone who knew the missing ingredient, I would happily reward them with my warm doublet. So that's what I want to do. I want to find the recipe that he forgot, and then I can get his warm doublet. Oh, here we have stamella shrooms. So that is a mushroom that helps you with stamina, and they're green, just like your stamina bar. So we're going to cook that now. So what it is you need raw meat, and you need a fish, and you need the spicy pepper. You cook all that together, and you get the special thing that he was trying to do. So I get a spicy meat and seafood dish, and that will keep me warm for 8 minutes. So that's a long time. But then I go talk to him. You might have to talk to him tonight, but I go talk to him, and then he gives me his warm doublet, since he has his spicy food dish. So he is cutting down trees. So he's cutting down a tree, and in order to get a tree to land where you want it, you need to do it, you have to face the right way. So I pull out my pickaxe. There's lots of cool stuff you can do with trees. So we're going to chop down a few trees. Number one, we'll chop down this tree. And it takes 2 cuts. You can actually cut down a tree with almost anything, but it just takes a lot more hits. And then you hit it again, and it becomes wood. Which I don't know why me hitting it one time with my axe ties it into a bundle and chops into a million pieces, but it does. I'm trying to get something else to fall. So, but wood is useful. There's lots of ways you might need wood later on in the game. So it's always good to get some wood. I do not want a tree branch. But this will break your axe eventually. So don't do this forever. I'm trying to get something specific to fall. It'll fall eventually, I promise. An acorn. No, it's not an acorn. Alright, I'm just going to tell you. This way when I find... Ooh, I got 2 wood. When I find it, then you'll already know. So it's called a Kurok leaf. So there's a special leaf that falls from trees sometimes. And nothing fell at all. And you can use it to create wind. So that's important later on in the game. To create some wind for your boat. So you might find a boat and then you create some wind and you can move your boat. No. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to create a bridge. So we're going to face across, we're going to hit this tree, and then it's going to fall down and create a bridge. Oh, there's a leaf. Awesome. So a single sweep of this giant leaf creates a gust of wind. So, creates a wind. So you want one of those. Eventually, you don't need it right now, but I'm going to take it now. The hardest part is walking across this thing. It's very difficult. So don't walk too fast, because you will fall off and die. Like, it doesn't, like, automatically keep you on there. You've got to stay on there. Alright, and then we're going to kill these guys. Gotcha. And you're dead. And he has a spear, so I'm going to beat him with my pitchfork. So see how long my range is? Very long range. Very nice. And I don't want his spear. Ooh, there's a cracked wall over here. So cracked walls are important. Remember, we got our bombs. So you can use bombs on a cracked wall. And you press L to activate your bomb, R to throw your bomb, L to blow up your bomb. And then normally there's something cool behind it, like a treasure chest. Ooh, fire arrows. Those are cool. So you can change your arrows just like you can change your shield, just like you can change your sword. So when you have your sword out, you can do swords and shields. When you pull your arrows out, then you can do bows and arrows to switch. And then I can also pick this up. Since it's made of metal, you can pick up a treasure chest. And I can throw it. If I want to. Alright, so now we are near the red dot. The red dot is actually up this cliff, so we're going to climb. We're going to do some climbing. Another one of my favorite aspects of this game. In other Legend of Zelda games, they had climbing, but it was only in certain areas, like you could climb a ladder, or you could climb where there were like vines, but that was it. But here, you can climb literally anywhere. Anytime, all the time. Unless it's raining, which we'll find out. But you want to climb in specific ways. I only have my green wheel, so once that runs out, I fall down. So don't run out. You can also jump. So you press X, it helps you jump, but it uses up a lot of your wheel. Like you'll get there faster, but you'll use your wheel up a lot faster. So it's better if you're climbing really high to not jump. And then you just want to find a nice place where you can recover your wheel and then keep on climbing. And it doesn't even have to be like a ledge. Like it could just be like a slanted piece of wall. Like this slant right here. I could totally stop on here. I could let go and like not fall off. Oh, and I fell off and died. No! That's not good. I'm so sorry. Okay, don't do that then. But you could go at this perfect spot and you could climb and things would work out and you would not die. That is very sad. Alright, let's try climbing one more time. And then when we get to the top, we will not fall down and die. That was awful. So yeah, it's really hard at the beginning of the game to battle, to fight, to do much of anything because you have so little life. You only have 3 hearts. By the end of the game, if you collect everything, you have like 20 hearts. You can do so much. So there's some things that you just can't do right now. Like you can't fall ever off of anything or you will die like I just did. So don't do that. You can't battle certain creatures like those guardians with the lasers. do not fight them because they will kill you in an instant. But there are still lots of things you can do. You just got to be careful. You got to heal a lot and use your stuff to the best of your ability. So the only bad part about climbing is how long it takes, especially when you fall down and die. I'm so sorry about that. But once we get to the top of this, then we are going to go in the shrine and we get one more rune. Which sounds like a fun plan. So make sure you use all these ledges on your way up. You need to use them or you will not make it and you will fall down and you will die like I did. Very bad. Very, very not good. And he even sweats and grunts when he climbs. There's also some clothing that helps you climb faster, so that's good. And then we're going to jump in these last few. And we made it to the top. Awesome. So here is the shrine, and we are going to wrap it up there. So if you haven't seen my other videos, please go back and watch them, see where it all started. And then get all caught up on this one, and please like and subscribe my videos, because I will keep posting some more. Have a great day.